Start by finding the common difference by using that general common difference formula. Now, how do you use that formula? Remember, this allows you to take any two terms that you already know and plug them in. So I know the 16th and the 8th terms. So I'm going to plug in the 16th term and the 8th term, and what goes down here is just the term numbers. The term numbers are 16 and 8, so they go in here. Now, 16 minus 8 gives you 8, but the 16th term is 40 and the 8th term is 16. So after I plug in the terms that I know and their term numbers and subtract everything, I get 24 over 8, which is 3. So the common difference for this problem is 3, meaning every term goes up by 3. So now that I know that, the other thing I need to answer the question is finding the first term. Now, how do you find the first term without having to work your way backward from a term you already know? Is basically you can let this formula do it for you. This formula, if we take a term we already know, we can find the term we don't know, which is a sub 1. So since I want a sub 1, I'm going to take something I already know. Now, I've got two terms that I already know. I know a sub 16 and I know a sub 8. You can use either one for this. I used a sub 8 because the number's a little smaller and a little easier to use. So what you do is take a term you already know, whichever one you want. I chose a sub 8. So I'm going to plug in a sub 8. I'm looking for a sub 1. Since I know that this is now an 8, this comes out as 8 minus 1. And I know the common difference from what I just did. So with all of this information, all I have to do is replace a sub 8 with what it is, which is 16. And now everything's a number except for the first term, which means I can solve for it. So I'm just going to multiply this 7 times 3, get 21, subtract a 21 over, and my first term will come out as negative 5. So now that I know the first term and the common difference, I can find any other term I want using the same formula. So to finally answer the question, what is a sub 30? Well, to find a 30th term, I'm going to plug in the first term, which now I know, which is 5, do 30 minus 1, which is 29, and common difference is 3. Once I plug all those in, I get what the 30th term is. It's 82, all right? So hopefully that shows you a more advanced example about just given a couple terms, how you can find the common difference, find the first term, and then find any other term you want. So with that in mind, you can try this example yourself. It's very similar to one I just did. They don't give you the first term of the common difference, but they do give you two terms that aren't next to each other. They give you the 9th term and the 15th term. So basically what you can do is with that common difference formula, the general one, you should be able to find the common difference like I just did. Once you know the common difference, use that a sub n formula to find a sub 1. And then once you know a sub 1, use that formula again to find a sub 40. So try it yourself, see if you can do it. In the next video that's attached with this in the lesson, I'll give the answer to this so you can see how you did. But basically, this is about as difficult as the arithmetic sequence gets. If you can do a problem like this, you should be okay. All right, so like I said, if you want the answer, just go to the next video.